Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Friday afternoon or early evening episode of Ted's Booze Cellar with me, your most gracious host, Ted. Now, I have got a piece today from one of the local liquor stores here in Brighton. It's the same place actually where I got the bottle of Mythos that I did for episode 100. I'm definitely gonna have to try and remember their name next time I go there because I really want to give them a shout out because they've got a lot of drinks in there that I could use for a lot of material for future episodes of this series. So I want to give them the due credit they deserve. Today we are looking at a drink we have reviewed before. I've reviewed before the draft version of it, and today we're looking at the canned version of Harvey's Sussex Best Bitter. Now, this is something that one of my bosses at work, Jordan, he will definitely know a lot about because me and him agree that this is a very, very fine bitter that is always a welcome sight at any bar that we go to. So, yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this. Now, we did have Sussex Harvey's Best Bitter on draft for one of the guest ales at Falmer Bar at the University of Sussex campus recently. We've now changed it out for something else for the time being. And we did once upon a time sell the canned version of Harvey's Best Bitter there. I think we might still do sometimes. I'm not quite sure, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, like with a lot of sort of like beers and ales and ciders and all that, I'm trying to go through not only the bottled or not only the draft versions, but like the canned and bottled ones as well. Hence the reason why I'm probably going to do a re-review, for example, of Cellar at some point in the future of the canned version, and also do a review of the bottled and draft version as well. Because I do think there are some slight distinct differences. But yeah, Harvey's Best Bitter. So same old shindig as last time. It's 4% alcohol volume, and it says on the back, Harvey's of Lewes is renowned for its wonderful large range of fresh ales created in our traditional brewhouse that dates back to Victorian times. Over those years, we like to think that we have perfected the art of brewing, applying 8 generations of expertise. We use only the very best locally sourced ingredients, and our own special strain of yeast has been re-pitched for over half a century. Sussex Best is our most famous beer, a superbly balanced bitter with a prominent hop character. So it's got quite a lot on there, on the back there to say about the characteristics of this. Yeah, it's kind of a similar smell as the draft version, but a little bit less sort of like distinctive. So the smell doesn't really leave that much of an impression on you. So I'm just going to give it a 5. Alright, let's see what it actually properly tastes like though, so bottoms up. There is definitely a metallic-y taste to this that isn't present in the draft version. And I think I gave the draft version a 10 out of 10 because it is just like perfectly balanced draft bitter. Now, as canned bitters go, this is good, but like, I don't know whether it's the material in the can that they're using, or just the way that this particular bitter is brewed, that it doesn't really fit well into a can. And don't get me wrong, as far as canned bitters go, this is definitely one of the better ones out there, but that sort of richly sort of calming, smooth taste that you get with the draft version is there, but it is slightly spoiled by this like sort of metal tinniness there. And I don't mind canned beers or canned bitters or ciders or whatever, but sometimes you will get a canned version of a particular drink where the tinniness does really seep into the alcohol, and I'm afraid to say it does happen here. So again, it's really nice. It has pretty much the same characteristics as the draft version, but the tinniness and metallic aftertaste is so prominent that I have to mark it down by at least a couple of points. So I'm going to give the canned version of Harvey's canned bitter I was going to go down as low as a 7.5 out of 10. But I'm going to be a bit charitable, and I'm going to say 7.75. However, considering that I did give the draft version a 10 out of 10, I think that is really disappointing, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, I'd still be more than happy to go out my way to get a canned version of Harvey's Best Bitter, because it's still good enough, and I still think it's well worth the price. Usually when I find it in like liquor stores, it's usually about £2.50 for like a can like this, which I do think is well worth the price. But But yeah, compared to like the draft version, it just doesn't compare. I've still got to try the bottled version, which I actually have never had. So we'll wait and see how that compares to these two. But yeah, 5 out of 10 for the smell, 7.75 out of 10 for the taste. It's probably still good enough though to have as a relaxation or decompression drink, or over a chat with a friend, or maybe with like a traditionally heavy British meal like pie and chips or something like that. But aside from that, I can't really recommend it for many other scenarios. But so yeah, otherwise just go for the draft version of Harvey's Sussex Best Bitter. But yeah, I hope you guys did find this video enjoyable, or at least somewhat informative. If you did, be sure to leave a like, share and subscribe. Check out my other social medias and YouTube channels in the video description below if you're interested. Leave any future suggestions for future videos, be it Ted's Boo Cellar or anything else, in the comment section below, and I'll see what I can do. And yeah, I hope everyone is keeping themselves well, clean, sanitised and safe from this whole coronavirus thing, and to keep calm and not overly stockpile toilet roll. Yeah, as always, stay safe, have fun, drink responsibly, know your limits, and I'll see you guys at the bar next time on Ted's Boo Cellar. Take care, bye-bye for now.